Okay, on question 4, we've got to start by using Simpson's rule with 5 ordinates and 4 strips to approximate this integral. So you need to get started. I would always draw a graph to show the 5 ordinates and the 4 strips you're using, sort out how wide they are, and decide the x values you're going to put in your table. Then you calculate the y values. You may use your formula book for Simpson's rule, or you may organise the table in a particular way with multiplications by 4 and 2 and 1. Follow the examples in your notes, and Simpson's rule should always be 4 easy marks. Part B, complete re-entry point here. You don't have to have done A to do this. We've got to have an intersection of this graph with this one. So your starting point will be a simple equation formed from these two. And then we've got to show that alpha, the solution to that, lies between 0.5 and 1.5. Showing an alpha is in a particular range, I should flag up a particular method from Core 3, Chapter 7. But that method needs you to start with an f of x that equals 0. So the equation you set up with these two, get 0 on one side before you take your f of x and put values in and look for the thing you need for that method. Because it shows that, you must end up by saying alpha lies between these. Draw the conclusion at the end, don't just stop early. Another re-entry point. We've got to rearrange this into this. So this is at the top of your page, this is at the bottom of the page. You've got to fill the gap between them, and you may want to work backwards from the answer as well as forwards from this line here. As long as it joins up in the middle, that will be fine. Another re-entry point in part 3. We've got to use this iteration with a starting value of 0.5. So you take your 0.5, feed it in as the xn here, get your x2, then get x3, record it to 2 significant figures, and it's 2 very easy marks. And then the last one, once again, could be a re-entry point. I don't see why you need to have done the earlier ones. We've got to draw a cobweb or staircase diagram to show how convergence takes place. So you start from the x1 that's already marked, and remember you draw lines vertically to the curve and then horizontally to the line. Put arrows on, show the positions you're asked to of x2 and x3 on the x-axis, and you should be okay on that one.